Welcome, everyone, to famed Sanford Stadium between the hedges in Athens, Georgia, home to the Bulldogs and 90,000 of their closest friends. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Will kick it away to get this game going. And here's the return from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll change the pre-snap look now. On first down, it's play action. Short pass finds the tight end. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
A completion sets up a second down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's escaping the pocket now. On the run here, lets it go. Receiver makes the catch.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Defense trying to dig in here on this opening drive. It's 3rd down and inches. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, I know it's here early in this game, but boy, this is what you want to see as an offense. You get to these 3rd downs, it's all about trying to create opportunities and momentum, and that's what they've done here, converting to get a new set of downs.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Look out, he's got some space. Touchdown, Tennessee. And the defense adds 6 for the interception return.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense, just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down, looking to throw the football. physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. He's running out of time here. And this time it's complete. And the ball to the ground. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. First and 10 play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time. Well, Cook, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Come up on third down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on fourth and inches in their own territory. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Finds his man, has the first down. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
The Dogs pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Here's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45. First down here for this offense. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. No shot to bring him down. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. The Vols will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
Took contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. A jet sweep here. Can the receiver get the edge? Are we going to see a repeat? Remember, last time these teams played, it got ugly.
Chris, that's one of those games you just hate to see in a rivalry game when it gets so one-sided. Hoping today to see this defense play much better.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but little early nerves on the part of that receiver. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. This will be a 43-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And they add to their lead. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And that ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. He's going to hand this off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Short return tackled at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Send the back in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pass caught. Can he get in? That's a nice gain to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
And it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards instead. You're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important 2nd down call here.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Vols. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. We'll see if they can get it going here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Linebacker is maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Hit just as he throws the ball. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Breaks free. And the freshman making an impact play there. And that is the kind of hard hit you expect to see, Kirk, in a rivalry game like this one.
Well, in these rivalry games, players seem to play their best. And right now, they are flying around and putting big hits, especially when you can hit that quarterback.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. The shotgun handoff here. Gets into space at the 50. Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too.
And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Boy, after a huge gain on the ground, they come back and throw the football, and the quarterback's on his back. The offensive line's got to do a good job of not just with the run blocking, but taking care of their quarterback and giving him a chance to throw the ball.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Lets it go. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Taking a shot here. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
This one is right through.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Offense protecting the lead here, but they've been playing so well. Let's see if they go for more before halftime. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. The Volunteers hustle to the line to run that hurry up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looks to the left. Pass caught.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The Volunteers will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Running it back, it's Willis. Oh, and he's got some space here. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime. They cut into this lead. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Lets it go quickly. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Extending the play now. Finding space at the 20. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down after a short gain there. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. And he drops back in the gun. And it's caught. Touchdown, Dogs.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing back in this game.
Went after, up and good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Bulldogs will kick this away to get the second half going. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Looking to pass here on second down. Snags a quick throw. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Let's it fly to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, this is exactly what the defense talked about at halftime, coming up with a stop to start this second half. Now they've done that on this 3rd down. We'll see what happens with the decision on 4th down, but the defense looks at a very different kind of energy to start the second half.
The returner is brought down. Gets you started with the next drive. Georgia offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. A pre-snap motion from the offense. An inside give now from the shotgun. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And then 1st down, right back to the running game.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. Gets free now, heads into the secondary. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
Play action here on 1st down. Launching one to the end zone. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Offense ready to start this drive. And the single back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Tries the right with a quick throw. Senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And there's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. He fires this throw, and it's intercepted. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Pass rush closing in. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Running out of time in the pocket. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Second down play coming up. They'll try the right side on the toss. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And the Volunteers will line up to punt it away. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Throws to the tight end. Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. It'll bring up second down.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket now. He's going to take off here. He gets loose and able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Try and muscle for the first down. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
You know, this back is taking advantage of his opportunities tonight in his football game. And here's another example on third down. They put the ball in his hands. He knows exactly where to go to pick up the first down. And he's able to do that here in the fourth quarter.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Offense getting set. Second down play here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And they'll stop him after a short game.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's a quick grab. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the 4th quarter. It's 1st and goal. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And now the try here for the extra point. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Fighting him off. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Scrambles out of bounds to avoid contact. Who's going to be short of the marker.
Nice call here with the bootleg to get him out to the outside to the right. Nobody's open downfield, so he shows you what he can do with his legs and picks up a few yards.
And now the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And that's the 2-minute warning here as we set up for a close, dramatic finish to this one. Here we go. 3rd down and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's got a receiver wide open here. Touchdown, Volunteers. They jump in front here in the 4th.
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock. They eventually get the ball in the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
PAT is up and good. You lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Returner looking to make a play here. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Georgia offense is back out on the field. So here we go. It could come down to this possession, Kurt. Sets up as a potential classic finish.
Well, Chris, after everything that's gone on in this field in a rivalry game, if you're a quarterback, this is what you dream about. Having the ball in your hands with a chance to lead your team down and potentially win this game.
They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looks left and finds his target there. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw, testing the middle. The veteran quarterback lucky that didn't result in a takeaway.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Back to throw again. The pocket breaking. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The offense gets the football back. Very lucky. Still have a chance now.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Lets it go. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Pressure is coming. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. 4th down. 4th quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 29 seconds left. And it's a bunch formation. Ball handed off. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 24 seconds remaining.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rival and get bragging rights. That's sweet, man.
Yeah, this one is a little bit different. I mean, this is a game you anticipate, you look forward to the entire offseason. You're thinking about it. Now you get a big win against your rival. You're riding that high much longer than your standard win.